Hiya, is your back feeling kind of stiff from sitting at your desk? Let's take a quick stretch break because you know what? 5 minutes really matters. We're going to start with your chair out of the way, and you are going to stand up nice and tall, feet underneath your hips, and start to move those arms up and down. When you move your arms overhead, I want you to make sure that you're not pushing your hips forward in order to get your arms to the sky. You want to keep your bottom behind you and your chest in front of you, which sounds a little funny because that is in fact where they live, right? So keeping that nice tall spine, we're gonna go up now into the sky. One hand goes to your hip and we're gonna bend straight off to the side. I'm making wrinkles on this side of my waistline. Let's switch. You're gonna go at your own pace so you don't have to go at the same pace as me. Find your own rhythm. Sometimes it feels good to just stay there for a while. Once again, I want you to make sure that you're not overarching your lower back. So you might even lean the slightest bit forward with your chest when you do your side bending here. We're gonna now come over to your desk. Place your hands flat there, about shoulders width apart, and start to walk your feet back. Feet and knees both have a distance between them, about hips width. Keep those knees bent as you push your hips behind you. We're going to take a nice deep breath here in downward dog on the desk. Don't worry about how flat your back is. It might not look like mine. Don't worry. I want you to tone your abs slightly here. Keep your knees bent and press your hips back. We're slowly going to lift the head and walk back up, and now you're gonna grab your chair to use as a prop. Let's bring it back in, anchor it against your desk so it will not move. A coffee table also works here. You're gonna step your right foot up to the center of that chair. Stand up nice and tall and bring your left arm up by your ear again. You're gonna bend over to the right like you did before. This is gonna bring a little deeper stretch into your hip. Once again, I'm not leaning backwards into this. I might even lean just a little bit forwards over that right thigh. I'm gonna come up nice and tall again, and now I'm gonna twist. Take your left hand to your right thigh, turn your chest. When you turn that chest, you're gonna keep your hips steady. You're toning your waistline again to protect your back as you do these movements. And note, your chest only moves about 30 degrees off center here. So don't force it. Don't try and pop something. It doesn't feel good. Turn back to the center, step down. Switch your feet. Left foot to the center of your chair. Get to practice balance a little bit. That's a bonus. Bring your right arm up by your ear and bend over to the left. So I'll show you from the front here as you hold. I am taking a little side bend, wrinkling the left side of my waist. Chin stays off my chest, and I'm trying not to overarch the lower back. These quick stretch breaks can really add up at the end of the week. Come on back up to center and take your twist. Again, my chest turns off maybe 30 degrees, 35 degrees, no more than that. You can turn your head as well if you like. Take a breath while you're here. Whew. And turn back to center. Carefully step down. Take another downward dog at your desk. You could put it on the arms of your chair or on your desk itself. Anything that's not too low to the ground. Knees stay bent, pressing my hips behind me. My arms are active. I'm pressing my hands into the surface that they're on, and my abs have a little tone. Practice relaxing your head and letting it drop towards the floor. Hold another moment here. You're strong in your arms and your legs. Feeling that deep stretch in your back. And then we're gonna slowly lift back up, and you're gonna grab a seat. I know there's not always time to do a whole exercise class in the middle of your workday. Taking a 5-minute stretch break can really count at the end of the week. Cross one ankle over the other thigh. Sit up nice and tall. You're sitting in your figure 4 here. My ankle is free to move. And if you'd like to add intensity to this stretch out here in your outer hip, you can lean forward. But if you feel enough, you don't have to go any further. Or if you feel that cramp or that pinch in the front of the hip, Stay up nice and tall. It's enough. Let's switch to the other side. We get about 30 seconds on each side. This side might have a whole different story. Each of them have their own history, so that's why they feel different, right? Lean forward only if it makes sense for you. Today I'm working out in my jeans because I want to show you, you know what? It doesn't matter what you're wearing, unless maybe you're in a skirt, that's not going to work so much. We want to make these 5-minute movement breaks simple, okay? So as long as you got a little lycra in your jeans, you're going to be fine doing your stretch break there. Come on down, bring both feet to the floor, hands in your lap, close your eyes. One deep breath in. All the way out as you relax your shoulders. Good. I will see you again soon for another meaningful 5-minute stretch break.